the polls are officially closed, and the most votes go to the Raleigh-Durham Skyhawks of the WLAF, suggested by Stacy Bertrand. Thanks for the suggestion, Stacy. We'll get around to those other requests and do a few teams we've been wanting to do as well. But until then, let's take a look at the Raleigh-Durham Skyhawks. The team played in the World League of American Football, a spring developmental league founded in 1989 by the NFL, with teams located in North America and Europe. The Skyhawks were born November 29, 1990, as a founding franchise of the league. Then Charlotte Hornets owner George Shinn owned the new team and arranged for them to play at NC State's Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh. The Skyhawks head coach was NFL veteran, NC alumni, and actor Roman Gabriel. Outside of playing QB for NC State, the Eagles, and Rams, Roman appeared on television and movies like Merv Griffin, Wonder Woman, and Gilligan's Island, as well as the movies Skidoo and The Undefeated. The name Skyhawks was picked through a fan contest, beating out the Daredevils and Rogues. The name and logo was inspired by the Wright brothers, and everything that there's three of represents the research triangle of Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill. As for the roster, it was full of low-round NFL draft picks, and those who got no farther than training camp. The Skyhawks acquired some international talent through the WLAF's Operation Discovery, a program meant to introduce American football to foreign athletes. Through this program, the Skyhawks featured pro football's first and last Soviet players, Oleg Sapego and Vladimir Georgiev. For their inaugural 1991 season, the club traveled internationally, visiting Olympic Stadium in Montreal, Waldstadion in Frankfurt, and Wembley Stadium in London. At home, the Skyhawks, for the most part, had pretty good attendance, with a high of 17,900 and an average of 12,753. This attendance was technically the worst in the league, but still, this is minor league after all. Come on, whatever. As for how they did in the standings, well, they had what the 2017 Cleveland Browns, 2014 Detroit Lions, and 1922 Columbus Panhandles call a perfect season. 0-10.
Perfect!
After the loss to Orlando, owner George Shinn told the Raleigh-Durham News and Observer the team was most likely to fold or relocate. Shinn attempted to unsuccessfully sell the team before returning it to the league, bringing an end to the Skyhawks. The following 1992 season, the WLAF renamed and became the World League, and the Skyhawks were replaced by the Ohio Glory, who also competed for only one season. Due to financial losses and poor TV ratings, the World League was suspended after the 92 season. In 95, it was relaunched by the NFL, with all the teams located in Europe. Then in 98, the league was for a second time renamed, now called NFL Europe League, or in Spanish, Liga NFL Europa. In Dutch, NFL Europa League. In German, NFL Europa League. In English, soccer. And in Scottish, whatever. The NFL Europe League finally ceased in 2007, with the NFL reportedly losing $30 million a season. The NFL shifted its focus towards holding a few regular season games outside of the US instead, becoming the International Series. Today, Europe has its own American football leagues, the International Series is doing well, and the Carolinas now have the Panthers and Charlotte. As for the possibility of Raleigh-Durham getting a USFL, UFL, or XFL team, sure. Anyways, that's all for the Skyhawks. Thanks again to Stacy Bertrand for the suggestion. Until next time, don't forget to like, whatever, and subscribe. Bye, everyone.